to episode 37 of Summer Shredding. Now, today's not going so well. Still in Gatwick, Glasgow Airport. Technically it's not the morning yet, but plane's in mid-air, so I've decided I'm just not going to sleep. I'm going to go straight home to the gym. I've got large green tea to keep me going, so we'll see what we can get from there. As I said yesterday, they only gave us £3 discount. Now that's what I managed to get me, was that green tea. So I don't really know what I'm going to do. I'll get home, do some chest, as I said, in a single body part workout. So chest, I'm going to be concentrating on probably a lighter weight today, mainly because it's going to be I'm going to be quite tired, so I'm going to be hitting probably about 60-70% of my max on the bench, going through the flies and stuff, a few dips and stuff. But yeah, you'll see that in a second. I'll get home and I'll vlog all the way through that that process. So I'll speak to you guys a little bit later. I'm in our hotel. This probably isn't what you was expecting. Now my flight got cancelled, delayed, whatever you want to call it. Now the next one is at 11:20 tomorrow morning. Now what's going to happen is they EasyJet have hooked me up with a hotel. Okay, it's a Holiday Inn, but somehow I managed to get myself an executive suite. So we're all good on that front. Not going to be working out tonight. Maybe I might do when I get home. I'm not sure yet. Depends on how I feel. But there's a whole fridge there, and I haven't put my card details down. So I'm thinking I'm going to rinse the hell out of that, because it's probably going to be free to me. If not, I'm going to leave. They haven't got any of my details, so I'm going to think of that one through. Hopefully they got breakfast sorted for me for tomorrow morning. I'm going to get my head down, and hopefully this will be quite nice. I'll just give you a quick tour of the place actually. So we got here, this is the bathroom. I haven't actually seen this. The bathroom's quite nice. Lighting's pretty good. Triceps. Please use a bath mat. All sorts of seaweed and all this sort of stuff. And we got, this is the fridge. Don't know whether I'm going to take the alcohol or not. I might do. We'll see. Can't even open it. How'd you open it? I don't know how you open it. I have no idea. Okay, so we're not going into the mini fridge. Got an iron and a closet in there. I really want to know how to open it. When I do open it, I'll figure it out. Ironing board, water, coffee, big ass TV, nice chair. Yeah, so anyway, I'm going to try and figure out how to open up that fridge, and I'll speak to you guys later on. Just sort of up. It's about, I don't know what time it is. It's about 8 o'clock. 8:10. So what I'm going to do is I'm showered, dressed, everything. I'm going to run down, see if I can get some breakfast, and go from there. So my flight is now at 11:20 this morning, so hopefully I should be home time for everything to happen. I don't know if I told you that yesterday. Bed was actually quite nice. It's quite a nice sleep here. Shower's really good. I'm honestly, there's no point getting too hung up about their flight being cancelled yesterday. There's nothing that we can possibly do. They were going to breach laws if they did run the flight, so you know what, you just got to stick with it. You can either make the most of it or you can not, basically. You can, well, I guess you can either get hung up on it or you can just think, okay, that's what's happened, nothing can change it. So anyway, I'm going to go get breakfast. I'm going to get it for free, hopefully. If not, I'm going to get it rebated or something like that. So anyway, I'm going to run and do that now. Speak to you guys. So guys, just finished breakfast now. Actually, do you know what? EasyJet have done all right here. They said last night, basically they said the customers have got to pay for it, then they'll rebate us. But they clearly thought that would be too much paperwork, so they just paid for it. So it was an all you can eat. So what I did is I had basically half a tray of scrambled eggs, another couple of eggs, some bacon. I did stick a hash brown on there because they look good. That was basically my first bit, so that would be like, that's all my proteins and stuff. Then I went and had some granola with some Greek yogurt and some summer fruits. So I got my money's worth. I'm going to do some editing while I wait. Probably going to leave here about 10. The airport is literally just over that road. So, where's that road? It's one of the roads. You can see it from one of the windows. I don't think you can see it from my window. But yeah, so I'm going to leave here about 10, get through security, get airside, ready for my flight at 20 to 12. So I'm guessing the gate's going to be announced about 11-ish. So I'll keep updated on my phone, obviously, but yeah, so I suppose it's good. My boss Graham isn't actually in today. I've spoken about him before, so I tried giving him a call and saying, look, I'm not going to be in for the morning or whatever. So he's not in at the moment, so I don't know what I'm going to do about that. I'll get in and see what happens. Anyway, I'll keep you updated on what's going on, and I'll speak to you guys. So guys, I just thought I'd give you a little bit of a view of what my room was like. It's not fantastic, but from what you can see quite a distance. I don't know if you can see through the glass, but yeah, that's my view from my hotel. I'm going to turn around so you can actually see me rather than it being all dark. You can hear my computer whirring in the background. I'm rendering episode 22. I'll tell you what, that has been one benefit of this whole fiasco. Hang on, I'm going to flip it around. Yeah, this has been one benefit of this whole thing, is that I've managed to get a lot of editing done. So, I mean, take that as you will, if you think it's a bad thing or a good thing, whatever, but it's definitely helped me out a lot. I'm going to go into the bathroom to see if I left anything. Is the lighting good in here? I think it is. But yeah, so it's about 9:30, 20 to 10. I'm going to head off in a second because, well, it's I don't want to miss this flight, because if I do, I'm pretty much screwed, because I'm not going to get anything paid for it and I've got no money. So anyway, I will cut to a bit of a montage now. Let's see if you can see me. Have I got this? Probably. But yeah, I'm going to cut to a bit of a montage now of my trip going home. So anyway, I'll speak to you guys. 10 o'clock exactly, and I'm on my way, checking out the hotel. So, cue montage. Home now. There's no point me going to work now. The next bus is at 3:30 and I finish at 5. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to head off down the gym, get as much work in as I can, and basically just get a good workout in. So I'm going to go pack my bag and head off, and I'll speak to you guys after the gym. So guys, this is the end of episode 37. Yeah, episode 37. Now before I go, I do want to say, first of all, thank you to a few people for commenting and stuff on my videos. It's been nice. It's been showing a bit of fan interaction. It's really nice as a creator to see people wanting to interact. Now, another thing that's way more important than anything I've mentioned today. Now, I didn't forget it. It's just something that I've been pushing over the last weekend or so. But today is the 6th of June. And it is my and Kelsey's first year anniversary, and I do want to wish her a very happy first year anniversary, and I really hope it's the first of many. Honestly, we both said this, we didn't think that we'd last this long when we first got together, but it's one of those things where you don't know what will happen until you try. Now, when we first got together, actually, I'm going to cut here, and I'm going to put you down and start telling you a little bit of a story. So kids, this is how I met your mother. I've just wanted to say that for a while. Right, so I'm going to tell you how me and Kelsey actually became together, because this is a question we always get: how did you guys meet? Now, I work for SGN, which is, it used to stand for Scotia Gas Networks, or Scottish and Southern Gas Networks. I'm Southern, she's Scottish. She worked up in customer services. I worked in the quotes department, so we'd work quite closely together. She would phone me up, give me jobs to do, and we just kept talking. We just seemed to get along straight off the bat. Now, when I first heard her voice, it was like she seemed really happy on the phone and always cheerful and things, and was always nice to talk to. And I was like, you know what, I quite like the sound of her. But when you hear someone on the phone that's happy, usually you'll find that they're a bit, there's a reason why they're overly confident on the phone, let's put it that way. So they're either not very pretty, they're not very, they don't take care of themselves physically, or there's something like that. And obviously that wouldn't deter me, but for a long distance relationship or something like that, it's not something that I'm going to pursue straight off the bat, if you understand me. But then she added me on Facebook. I started speaking to her, and I was like, holy crap, actually, do you know what? She's nice and she's hot. She's gorgeous. And I told her this. We got chatting for a couple of months. I think we started talking maybe April. And then I was like, I had a massive crush on her, and I thought she had one on me. I thought she didn't have one on me. I didn't think that it was like, whoa. I was like, this is ridiculous. She's miles away. So, and I'm kind of ashamed to say this, I just stopped talking. I just stopped talking to her for about a week or so. Well, it was under a week, because it was on the Sunday I stopped talking to her, and I just blanked her. And she phoned me up, and I had to answer. And she was in tears, and she said, I don't know what I've done wrong, why are you doing this? And I felt terrible. I started talking to her again, and the next day she was like, I've had a massive crush on you for a while. And I said, well, so have I. And that's the reason why I stopped, because I thought, you know. And yeah, that was the 6th of June 2015, and we decided to get together off of that. We both know we liked each other. We both knew that there was something more there than what we had expected. Then we met up for the first time on the 7th of August, and that sort of made it more official. So this is the official date where we got together, but as weird as it sounds, we hadn't actually met yet. But it's something where we sort of knew, like we didn't have to, we knew we liked each other. We was absolutely dead nervous when we first met, but honestly, this is going to sound really cheesy, and for all you guys out there, you're going, what's it? But I knew before she even spoke to me. I looked at her, like, if any of you have been to Glasgow Queen Street Station, she's the other side of the barriers, walking through, and she said she was a mess. I don't think she was. She stood out for me. I saw her and I was like, holy crap, I hope that's her. And she came up to me and was like, and that was it. And since then, it has been the most amazing journey. It's obviously every journey has its low points, but the highs always beat the lows. So even the hardest part about a long distance relationship is that it's resolving things over a phone. And now a phone is great, but it doesn't have the same effect in person. I mean, sometimes I'll say something cute or something over a text or over the phone, and it will come across as really offensive. But really it was meant as a compliment or something like that. So it is quite difficult, but my advice to you is, if you're not having, like, if you've got the dilemma to do it or not to do it. Because the way you get what you want in life is, and what other people don't have, is by doing things that other people aren't willing to do. So I'll make that simpler. To get things other people don't have, you've got to be willing to do things other people aren't willing to do. So that comes down to fitness, that comes down to working, that comes down to relationships. Try your hardest every single day and you'll get what you want. And I can tell you that from a working environment, I can tell you that from a relationship environment, and I can tell you that from a fitness environment. I can tell you from all three of those bases I do that as much as I possibly can. I'm not going to sit here and claim that I do it every day, because I don't, but I do it as often as I bloody well can, and I put everything I can into everything that I do, including this. So yeah, so happy anniversary, Kels. If you're watching this, you might not be, because she always complains that my videos are too long. Happy anniversary. Hopefully we'll look back on this video in a few years' time and laugh at me, because hopefully I'll be way better in front of the camera by then. But anyway, on to more fitnessy stuff now. The reason why I didn't record the workout is for two reasons. Is one, I wanted to crack on and get it done, and two, the gym was really busy. My cousin Ben was there. He trains in the same gym, and I don't particularly want my family knowing about this just yet. I don't know why. They're very OTT when it comes to this sort of stuff. So what they'll do is, as soon as they catch whisper of it, that'll be it. It'll be constant, just questions and questions on the same sort of thing. So I'm probably going to keep it to myself for now, in that sense, just because it'll make my life a little bit easier. So yeah, so that's the reason why I did have a really good chest workout. I'm going to show you my physique now. Actually, it's been a little bit dodgy over the last couple of days, so I'm going to low carb it for about maybe 3 days to a week, just to get back. So if you have a look, the abs have sort of gone, the obliques have sort of gone. It's still a little bit cut, but that's just really good lighting. So I want to get back to the vascularity that I had before. I went, and hopefully that will come back in a couple of days. So I'm gonna leave it now, and yeah, episode 17 will be going live tomorrow. My calendar is amazing. So yeah, I'm gonna hit an arm workout tomorrow. Triceps and biceps, old school, hitting all corners of the bicep and tricep and everything. So hopefully you'll enjoy that, and I will speak to you guys tomorrow morning.